The game starts with a light shining on Susie, asleep on the couch. Susie. The light expands and we see Chris asleep next to her. Chris. We get a little moment with Susie waking up Chris before they both roll off the couch. After realizing they're in the dark world, Susie says she doesn't care how they get there. It's just happy to have an adventure. Let's see what else is around. A stale wind. You stifle a sneeze. You are filled with the power of not sneezing. What the hell is happening? After walking around for a second, Rousey meets up with us. Wait for me. With the group all together, we can continue moving. Little spin. Crazy. While walking, Susie starts talking about the movies her and Chris watched. But some of those movies last night. Think you. And then, like, this starts a whole conversation about how Susie wishes for Rousey to go to the light world. Then we could get him to do our homework. And then, like, best idea for last. So there's this festival in a few days, right? And maybe it's stupid, but wouldn't it be kind of fun if we all went? So Rousey mostly just tries to dodge the conversation. I like nothing more. Just, I don't know. It'd be fun if you just went, you know? No, Susie, I want to, I just... Then he tells Susie he can't go. I'm in darkness. That he can't leave the dark world. Hold on. I can't go to the light world. Even if I wanted to. He then goes into this monologue about what the dark world is. What's going on? You see, Susie, you and Chris live in the light world. A place where everything is as you see. That is, as long as there's light. When the light runs out, what if it became even darker? Darker than dark. What if we could take away the light that wasn't there until we reached another side? If that were to happen, we could start to see things again. That is the dark world, Susie. An alternate view of reality through the lens of shadow. In other words, how it's not real, an illusion. Dark fountains change everything into a fantasy. This world is no longer real. Places you go, people you meet, none of them are. Even I. He's not real. One telling you this. I too. I say. Susie, upset by this, then starts saying how all this is real to her. You're real to me. Okay? He's just... But before she can entirely finish what she's saying, she gets interrupted by a spotlight. Susie and Rousey stand in place, shocked. I was hoping you'd ask. Mike! This is where we're introduced to Mr. Antenna. And he's 3D. Why is he 3D? What? What the hell are you doing? What am I doing? You should be wondering what you're doing. Then it goes on a short monologue, giving us a premise of what's to come.
Answer crazy questions as physical challenges, and you'll all win some TV-tastic prizes. Hold on. What the? And don't touch that dial, because tonight we are gonna have a one heck of a. Who the hell is
Susie cuts off Tina,
Well, let me be a little clear.
stating we don't want to be part of the game show at first,
Oh, well,
which causes Tina to get depressed.
You know, you do you. Meanwhile, I know I can't go to the festival with you, but if I can, I still want to have some fun with you and Chris.
Rouse then convinces Susie to go along with the game.
Maybe we could just try playing this game. Alright, fine, we'll give it a shot. You'll give it a shot? My game? Alright, over here, ladies and germs.
This then leads us to the backstage, where we're introduced to other characters in the game, most notably being El Niño and La Niña.
Here's a little romantic forecast for you. The weather always sticks together. Are we all ready to begin the show?
After telling Tina we're ready,
Yeah, I guess.
we're thrown on stage and have to give our names.
Everybody, please cheer their names. Oh, right. Contestants. Your names, please. Like the board, please. Today's game show will be a virtual adventure.
Tina then explains the game we're about to play before throwing us in.
Use cutting edge just because. What the hell is going on? Music go crazy though.
The first game we play is The Legend of Zelda. Wait, no, sorry, that's the wrong game. The first game is Legend of Tina, not to be confused with a Nintendo game in any way.
Appreciating the music. To win the game, enter the pyramid and face the final challenge.
The goal of the game is to get 3 keys and a Moon Clown stone to open the door to the pyramid.
Good luck. There's a shotgun. Sorry, kid, that's.
We can find our first key in the shop at the
Oh
beginning,
my god, it's like
but
a
we don't have enough
shotgun.
points to get it yet, so we just leave it.
Oh, okay. We're fine for now. We don't need anything.
Second key we can find is on the other side of some trees in the second room.
We can't. We're gonna head left here. First.
Just 2 rooms over, we run into our first battle.
That's right. It's a battle scene. Best. Perform well, and you'll get extra points.
Here, we're told that we're graded on how well we do, from how long it takes, how much damage we receive, along with the amount of TP we gain.
And fast for extra points. Okay. 26. Rousing back.
After the battle, a few more paths open up for us to take. The room above holds Lancer, I guess.
How the hell is Lancer here? I have to come back. Maybe I have to come back. We'll figure this out.
The room to the left holds a spring with a Lancer symbol in it.
Maybe I have to come back as well.
And the room below holds our first puzzle.
Can you solve the puzzle? Wow, like 12-second time. Impressive. Oh, on the rocks.
Following the bridge that opened up after completing the puzzle, we can find the power croissant, which Susie promptly steals from us. This then allows her to pick up and throw pots, along with Rouse. Shortly after, we run into our first quiz.
Apparently forgivable.
When completed,
Got
a Q
2x1.
is given to us. After, we head back and pick up Lancer from the cactus.
Yeah.
To get him off the cactus, Susie throws a Nope, she throws Rouse.
There it is, isn't there? Like over here.
Now, we can get Lancer to clog the fountain, which gives us our
Well,
first
my
key.
spot. dig up a treasure for you. Us.
Until we run into El Nino and La Nino,
You dare
which
season
aren't happy that we stopped the
a lot of
oasis.
pain in your future. Ah, shit.
At the start of the battle, Tina says we have to say I love TV 99 times to win.
99 times and you will win. 99 times. Do you really think about that?
But that doesn't end up happening as we cause El Nino and La Nina to break up.
Who needs a dry biscuit like me? Oh no. What have I done? It's so dark without a shine. Oasis of love. Froze it over. Wow, looks like we're out of time. Okay, battle's over, folks. See you later.
But hey, we get the Moon Cloud Stone.
Oh, you can't. Okay. Go back to the shop real quick, though.
After the battle, we head back up to the shop and buy our second key.
Feel free to use it in battle. The key. We had more than enough points. Unless I didn't like buy something later. Alright. That.
Next, we move on to this puzzle,
Okay.
which is impossible. Until Rousey turns into a block. I guess. Wait, look, man, I'm just going along this game.
What a great puzzle.
This leads us to a quiz,
Okay, we gotta do this.
where we can get our second cue.
Can we name Lancer like a little roughed up, but we're fine. Oh, you got 2 cues just for me.
After getting our second cue,
Alright.
we can give them to the Sphinx, which starts another quiz.
Oh, that's much better. Now that I'm dressed, quiz to the death. God, forgivable. You can live that? Oh no.
Completing the third quiz opens a path to the left, through which we can get our last key. Now, all that's left to do is head into the pyramid.
What's in here? Giant pyramid cloud.
Where we can do the physical challenge.
Physical challenge. Beyond this door lies a physical challenge. A grueling encounter that would test all of your skills. Are you prepared for the worst? Yeah, fine. Okay, sorry. That's what I like to hear. Now let's get those pans over easy, or those eggs are gonna be tough.
Here, we have to grab food that's falling and throw it at the people passing by. Whoa. Put it simply, I did pretty bad.
Alright. Stop. It can't be over already. No. The funometer still is only at 80%. Huh. Ah, you see. That was just the beginning.
After completing the physical challenge, Tina says there's a second round.
One complete, you got a rank. Round 1. There's more than one round. Of course.
And we get sent to the green room. Here, we can take a break and talk to some of the characters.
Bonus of power activation. How is Lancer here?
Talking to Lancer,
Susie, other people. You look so cool gaming. I got my own game.
tells us he's been causing some mischief behind the scenes.
Now I gotta go press buttons for a penny.
We can get a prize from the counter, bar, not sure which one, which gives us a revivement. Talking to El Nina, we can find she's doing alright. Maybe. Just don't talk to her about La Nina. Who we can find next to the A, B, and C reward rooms.
Let me try it again.
La Nina seems to be okay.
La Nino.
Just don't bring up El Nina.
What's an A?
Behind the different reward doors, we can find physical challenges,
The fucking.
a special physical challenge, which we can pay to play,
You ain't over 500.
a ball machine, and a water cooler.
What? Not much else to do. Green room.
After looking around for another second, we can find Tina.
Page over there. Maybe we could talk to him for a sec. You know, get some hints about the next board. Anyway, let's go.
Susie takes off before us, but before we can follow,
Wait,
Rousey stops us.
maybe we should let
He asks if we want to watch from afar.
and just watch from here.
After a second, Susie comes back. We can start the next board.
Rock and roll, folks.
On the second board, we are sent to an island. Here, we have to make it to the Atlantis Stadium by walking across a rainbow bridge made when two lovers meet at Lover's Cliff.
If two.
With our objective in mind, we can start.
What's up here?
First thing we do is get a camera from this room.
Okay, you got the
Next,
camera.
we're told we have to take 3 grand photos.
Alright, cool.
These guys over here tell us of 4 different grand photos we can take. A bit later, Tina leaves us for a second as we're wandering around looking for their pictures. And this time, Susie distracts Rousey to switch our controls. As we're solving this puzzle, Susie gets Rousey to turn to a surfboard, which we could use to help us cross water. Once Rousey figures out that Susie changed the controllers, she switches them again. This time, with Rousey playing as Chris's character. Shortly after this, we find our first grand photo.
Oh, yeah. We can spam this? Oh, yeah.
We get some small dialogue between Susie and Rousey about the character swaps. Before finding a room that spawns bombs,
Oh, bombs up
which
there.
causes Susie to reset the controllers back to normal.
Oh, God.
Just below this room, we can take our second grand photo. Here, we can see La Nino off to the side. Our goal is to bring him to Lover's Cliff.
Oh, my.
After looking around for a while, we can find a Lancer being sold here. It says 999 points, but you can take a picture of him to get him for 9. Something I missed for a while. I even took a picture of him, didn't realize the price change. After running around for about 8 minutes, I finally realized,
Do that.
and we get our third and last grand photo.
Is that a green death?
Heading back to the photo podiums, we can hop on this raft,
Rats. Go.
which leads us to La Nino.
Hey.
After grabbing La Nino, we get into a fight with this guy. Taking a couple of pictures in the battle, we can spare them. Making our way to Lover's Peak,
Alright.
La Nina rushes ahead of us to meet
Can't
La
wait,
Nina,
I'm going to
who's
the
waiting
next
at the top. When fucking Roll's card appears. Turns out this guy took El Nino when her and La Nina broke up.
I know. I can read it. The room. Please come hither.
We get a moment of Roll's saying the two should be together. And here, I think he's gonna leave. But no! He says they should be together with him.
That's stronger than one. Get it. We good. Let's go.
At least this opens up the path to the stadium.
That's what I'm saying. The only.
The stadium takes us to the next physical challenge.
Fine.
Here, we complete a rhythm game.
I kind of want to do that rhythm game again. It's sad to say goodbye, but when you gotta go, you gotta go. Alright, roll the credits.
Standing back on stage, Mike starts to roll the credits when Kenna interrupts, saying there's breaking news. Thanks to our speed, we've qualified for the bonus round.
You qualified for the bonus round.
At first, Susie and Rossi then speak up, saying how it was fun, but we need to get moving, which causes Kenna to get depressed again.
Stop playing. Mike, tear down the board, tear down the sets, tear down my house, tear down my kids.
At this site, Rossi and Susie kinda agreed to go along with another round.
Maybe just for a little bit.
With the confirmation of our third round, Kenna sends us back to the green room.
I mean, the last game was wicked fun, but
As we arrive, Susie says this round is going to be the last round we play before we have to
go
leave.
tell him this time. It's gonna be the last. Okay, Chris. Scroll wasn't.
With that,
Your photo was powered.
we set to roam the green room once again, where just a little to the right, we can find El Nino and La Nino with the rules.
Sorry.
They both look stunned,
Really seems
I think is the best way to put it.
really sees a lot in him, so and El Nino sees a lot in him, so. Lance, what are you doing?
Also, Lancer's just there spinning on the ground. Gotta love the guy. But besides this, nothing really changes in the green room.
Yeah. I mean, there's not really much else to do. I could have gotten down.
Walking back towards the stage, we find Tina on a call,
Make the air holes board.
saying if Susie finds out about something, it's all over. Susie then interrupts, asking what he's talking about,
Susie,
startling
Chris,
Tina.
Susie, guys. Susie. Sweetheart. Hey, what's the trouble? What's that phone call? Oh, that. Oh, no, I can't believe you, heard. We were, just planning a special surprise game.
Turns around and asks if we heard what the call was about,
Did you?
saying no, and that we have to go.
Where to go, actually? There's nothing that pisses me off more than people who don't tell you the whole deal. You mean Anna?
Susie then talks about Anna hiding something, finishing off saying we should take a look around. Talking to the guard on the door to the right, says nobody's allowed past him, which Rousey comments on, saying that's suspicious.
You mean our opponent's on smile?
By choosing to do nothing, he decides to fight us.
First bear zapper, you won't get it.
After the fight, we can get into the room past him.
Alright, what's through here? That's been on my mind. This
Here, we can find a locked door and 3 TVs. Putting a random combination into the door lights up the TVs. Solving a quick puzzle, we can get the code.
There we go. Yeah. That makes so much more sense than what I was trying to do.
Walking into the next room, Rossi says we should check up on Susie.
We haven't really been able to discuss much for a while. Wonder if you should ask Susie how she's doing.
Talking to Susie, she
Good,
says
I guess.
she's having fun, but
Honestly,
not happy about Rossi saying all this isn't real.
Great, 'cause we kind of skipped over the whole dark world's not real. I really thought he was just gonna like get took.
After talking, we walk into the next room and find more TVs. Solving another puzzle, here it gets us a code to the door.
I don't know if that's what Toby Fox is gonna put. Wait, cool. Toby Fox didn't add anything else to that. Thanks, but
This then leads us outside.
wait, look over there. You too.
Where we can see the dark fountain in the distance.
Alright, cool. There it is, the dark fountain. What the heck is that?
Walking over to the right a little bit,
It's like
we can find a ball.
notch
Inside.
ball thing? Inside it. Let me fucking Toriel.
Lies Toriel, asleep in a chair. But before we can do anything, Tina shows up. Quickly hiding behind Toriel, we see Tina talk to her,
There you are. So sleeping like a little angel.
or picking up the ball, revealing us behind it.
Welcome back.
Tina sends us back on stage to start the final round, and Susie cuts him off, telling Tina that we're done playing this game and to let us leave.
I get it. Classic TV. Sometimes just.
But Tina isn't happy with this. No,
How about this?
we're going to play one more game.
One more little game. One last encore. And this time we'll play
Until we like it.
until you
These
like
words.
it. Oh shit.
Walking us in balls, we start the round.
We're over. And if you don't want to play anymore, it's time for
This
me
time,
to take
Tina
it
is the one with controls.
Crank it all the way up the max. Yeah. Maybe a quiz
On the
will
board,
let you answer.
Tina throws us into quizzes, where we will resist.
Out of time. Wrong.
This, however, causes us to take damage. Tina throws us into battles,
We gotta look behind us, door. Why isn't our physical challenge?
some physical challenges.
Playing games, smiling, laughing, crying.
All the while, Tina is talking about events that happened in a dreamer household, as you're leaving for college.
Well, listen to me, Mike. Love it.
It's not until we get into this fight we can press the off button and escape.
You hit the off button. Can I move? Oh shit! Hey, here we are.
With Tina losing us, it's time to leave this place and seal the dark fountain.
Let's get out of here. Yeah, no, absolutely understand.
I would also like to take a moment to appreciate the music in this game. I've always loved the soundtracks of Undertale and Deltarune Chapters 1 and 2. I just think Toby Fox and the team did a great job here as well. Walking around for a while, we find this curtain. Walking behind it, we start this next challenge.
Get on stage. Wild West, huh?
We see Susie and Chris in cowboy outfits.
Right, Rousey?
They seem to be on horseback.
Or just,
Horse being Rousey, of course.
why do I have
What
to
else
be
did
the
you
horse?
expect? Here, we have to hit the targets before they hit us.
Instructions.
Not a hard game, but still fun. Running past enemies and TV screens, completing quizzes and battles. We find Tina talking to his staff, telling them to find us. A couple seconds later, we come across a stealth section. Here, we have to slide across the wall to get past spotlights. After taking some very slow steps, we decided to go really fast and while in stealth zones. Pulling the lever in the trash can, we can open the door. Continue.
Alright.
Completing another shootout section, we can find a bunch of these guys stuck with piled up papers,
Lawnmower.
which we decide to mow over with this conveniently placed lawnmower. This causes us to recruit all of them.
Oh god. Running.
In the next room over, we find Tina talking to someone about Toriel,
She rolled over her in her sleep. Did you try to classical music channel like
saying
I said?
she'll be in danger
No,
if she was
she'll be
awake.
in grave danger if she's awake for this, right? What the? I didn't see the first one, so we had a crowd going on. Looks like we're forced into this one. Hey, none of you is supposed to be here. I don't want to be here either. Okay, if I come with you.
Running around a bit more, we arrive in the break room.
The instance of hot snacks and spicy flavors assaults you. You're filled with the power of the primal invention. Oh. Fucking rules. Rules, God. And don't forget my lovers, Sun Guy and Moon Girl. Where's Fury for another fight? William. I don't know. Just here.
Where we see Rules grabbing some snacks,
Go on. I have
saying he has no reason to fight us.
That's pretty cool too. Guys. Oh my god.
Until he's given a reason.
So it actually doesn't work.
In this fight, we can only act. Without a way to beat him, we're stuck.
Hey, we're gonna get our asses kicked just dancing around. There must be something we can do.
That is, until Lancer joins us.
Pay attention to the bottom.
We can use Lancer to win over the people Rules is using to fight us.
It's working. And rid of my goons. We can dance to fit the power of love. Honey's all my honey.
This continues until El Nino and La Nino join the fight. I'm just gonna let this next part play out.
Go up. Go right. Okay, guys. Pause it. Pause it for a second. So I have a laser pointer. You can just follow that. Everyone ready? Okay, go. Alright. Now, honey. I'm processing this. No, don't call me honey anymore. La Nino? I'm sorry, I'm La Nino. I'm going to the other side.
We finally get the two over to our side, and we can end this
You were the
battle.
one who liked rules. Of course, you won. Yep, good. Let's go.
With El Nino and La
Oh,
Nino back
my
together,
sweetheart,
we can move
after
forward.
you. No, my sunny moon,
Finding Tina talking to his guys when they start leaving him.
Everyone's leaving, and he's just speeding up. Hey, stop! Don't go. La Nino and El Nino? La Nino, you two, come on, old friends. You can't leave. Mike, you're leaving. Oh, what's going on?
This continues until we find a way back to the green room, which is now empty.
Well, after the performance, when all the actors have gone home, you feel a sense of one.
Going to the right of the green room, we find another TV.
This is different. Yeah. Alright. How very funny.
Walking out the door, we're back
Wind blows
outside.
fiercely, as if the fears of the night itself are no act. Look, there. You can see it. The dark.
Looking at the fountain in the distance,
There's a dark fountain. If we can just.
Tina finds us.
No. What are you doing? Why the hell do you want us to play so bad, anyways? Chris. Chris knows why.
Tina then starts a monologue about the past.
Chris. When everyone came over for the holidays.
back when I was just a little old TV. Then everyone stopped watching TV. People stopped coming. Everyone disappeared, one by one. I've been all alone till now. Till the Roaring Night came. Night appeared. The Roaring Night. I was told that if I keep you three busy, I can have all the people watch me that I want. TV. Actual battle now, I guess. Susie cuts Tenet off before he can finish, however. What are you doing? I just had the suit de-axed. We're done messing around. Get back to Rio now. Alright. I get it. I get it. I really get it. Talking. I've been doing too much talking. No more questions. What you need is not a physical challenge. Thus, starting a fight. 1,000 points or bust. Can face to face with Tenno. We're giving the challenge of reaching 1,000 points. We can gain points through minigames, saying I love TV, and dodging attacks. By selecting a minigame, we replay the different physical challenges. Our contestants contested our stars, and they survived another physical challenge. Alright, let's go. We can also have Susie and Rouse do different acts, damage equals, like betting 20 points and taking no damage. Messing up in minigames causes us to take damage. That was... Ooh. Shoot the targets. Alright, yeah, time for the grand. That's it, it's time for the final. When we finally reach 1,000 points, Tenno throws us through different physical challenges. Here, go. So we finally fight him. There we go. Holy. It doesn't take much time at all. Yeah, a little close. Got a little closer comfort. Oh, too close for comfort. Dear God. Little flash warning for you. 66 channels, holy. No, no, no. With his defeat, Tenno shrinks back down, feeling depressed once again. I just want him to be more. I'm more relevant. Saying he doesn't want to be thrown away. I don't want to be thrown away. Hey, Susie steps in at this point. You wanna know what I think? You don't have to take being thrown breaking away into a full monologue about a little bit of her past. Let me tell you. I've never really been able to make friends. I was always a scary girl, the bad kid. The only time anyone ever got close to me was as a joke. Even if I did start to make a real friend, I always end up moving away. And recently, the hope's been growing because now I've got friends, real friends, friends I want to keep. So don't worry, dude. Someone out there wants you. Promise. Finishing up her story with how they'll find somewhere for Tenno, right? Someone's gotta want TV. You'll help me? Susie, you're incredible. You're amazing. No, you're motherfucking $1 million. This will be what hope. Hearing this, like. Tenno feels better, stating he'll make a Hall of Fame just for Susie. A Hall of Fame just for you. But you gotta give back to Toriel. She's got people that need her, too. I understand.
Is
All
our
that's left to do now
prize.
is free Toriel
This way.
and steal a dark fountain. Easy enough, right?
Susie. Audience, will you please stand up and clap for our winners? Outstanding kindness and bravery. The Whiteners have won the grand prize. Here you go. She's all yours, folks. How wonderful. Family all together. The family's all together again.
No.
You can all finally...
Before Tina can wake Toriel, he's cut down from behind.
Oh God. What hit him? What hit... Who the hell are you?
Camera pans over to the right to reveal the roaring night.
Who the hell? If you don't tell us who you are, then...
Without a word, they start to take Toriel. But before they can, Susie jumps in front, stopping them.
Chris, Rosé, come on.
It's time to fight again.
If you look at the fountain, it looks like it's almost smiling. The roaring night has appeared. Okay, hold breath. Best healing. Extended. Or set a rest. Let's hold on, moves faster as we talk to the night. I don't know how you are, but please Toriel, you hear me? Fine.
Talking does nothing.
Do things the hard way. Because it will not happen.
They deal a lot of damage.
Ooh, that's rough. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen.
He only takes 2 hits before Susie's down. I use revivement, but it doesn't help much, as Rousey falls shortly after. Susie, as well, is just behind him. Revivements do nothing, as the attacks just do too much damage.
Oh my god! Just feels tight. What do I do? What? Come on. I got this. Oh. The breathless smiled. Nothing happened. This is ultra. You think it's like a standing, did you? Oh my god. Okay, that one's not as hard. That was not good. It's fine. Thing is, you actually messed up picking a fight with us. Oh my god.
Doesn't take much longer, where everyone's out.
Shit. I don't think you're supposed to win that fight.
Knight starts to take Toriel again.
Where's like everyone else?
And Susie grabs her leg. No, you can't. You can't take her. A second later, spears fall down from above.
Is that fucking Undying?
The camera pans over to the right to show Undying.
What the hell is going on here? We've got some explaining to do.
Knight rushes at Undying, picking her up and taking her.
What are you doing? Put me down. I'm not voice acting. Fuck off. What the hell is going on? Hey.
Susie chases after them.
Hey, where the hell are you going?
We follow shortly after her. Roaring night. Oh shit. Catch up with Susie in front of a door. Can't see anything. There's some kind of door here. Yeah, it might be to the fountain. Hopefully. Stepping through.
Flashbang. Oh.
We're sent back into the light world.
We're in the white world?
Wait. But there's no time for questions, as Susie grabs Chris's hand, chase after someone they saw running. Chasing after them, we arrive at the shelter. But before we can enter the doors, close on us. They're locked. With no way in, Susie beats on the doors until a panel falls off. Revealing the lock.
Some sort of electronic?
Lock? Chris, what the hell is going on? Why did they take Undying in here? Why are they trying to take Torio? What the hell are they doing, Chris? Like, the cops. It's no good. The door. Solid steel. But without knowing the code, there's still no way in.
That's how it works, but
Can't, right? Can't tell me about this, right? Because you saw that smoke, right, Chris? There's gotta be a dark world in there. If anybody else went in there, they'd... Noelle, Berlin, Rachel, she's still in the... Damn it, I hate to give up here, Chris, but... Realizing this, Susie walks away. We gotta go. That's saying how we still need to seal the dark fountain at the house. Susie heads back to the house, leaving Chris in front of the shelter. Chris examines the lock. Chris, on the shelter was a strange panel. It looked like a digital security lock. There were 3 entry codes, 3 symbols beside them. One had a pine tree beside it. One had an officer's badge beside it. One, the Deltarune. When the bunker door opens slightly. Okay, one last thing to close off the video. This took way longer to make than I expected. I mean, chapters 3 and 4 have been out for a bit now. But if you stuck around and enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing, as it would help out a lot. Alright, that's all. I'll see you in chapter 4.